exhaust that came with the car was modified, where they chopped off the mid pipe and removed the muffler, so it's very loud, at least in my opinion. So with the Borla exhaust, it does have a muffler, and I just wanted to compare the noise between the one that came with the car and the Borla one. The windows are up and I have the back seat removed. This is the stock modified exhaust inside with the windows closed. This is just driving around the neighborhood. With the windows open. We have the Borla exhaust on the ground, and here's the one that came with the car. Down there you can see where they weld it. Usually there's a connection. Here we go. That's where they welded it, and then that's the mid pipe. Gotta loosen that. Here's the other exhaust that I took off. It's pretty quick, took about, I would say, 4 minutes. There's only a 14mm bolt held on here, and it wasn't rusted, so it's easy to get off. And then there's these rubber hangers right there, and then 2 back there. I got the Borla exhaust on, and I was reading some forums, and a guy said that the exhaust hangers weren't that long, and I see how it could be true. So right now it seems to be fine, but if this sways a bit, this might come off. What he recommended doing was getting these hose clamps and then putting them on both ends just to secure them in place, which I'll probably end up doing. We have the board on, and I'm going to start the car up. So it does sound quieter. It sounds a bit quieter, but not by too much. So I don't know if it was worth it. So the exhaust does seem quieter at lower and higher RPMs. So I'm just going to drive around and you can hear the difference. It's not a lot quieter, but it's somewhat quieter. And when you do downshift or let off the gas, there is a popping noise. Definitely at higher RPMs it's quieter. Excuse the coilovers, it's a really bumpy ride. At 1,000 RPM going to 1,500. I drove a couple times around the block and the hanger already came off. Yesterday I picked up a stock exhaust for the GC8. Just by looking at it right now, you can see that the muffler's a lot bigger. The tip is a lot smaller as well. I looked at the piping. The Borla exhaust is around 49 to 50 millimeters in diameter, and the stock one is very close. It's 48 to 49 millimeters. There is a resonator right there, and just the quality of the bends, the Borla is a lot better. Looking at this right here, how it tapers off, it's not very smooth, but the Borla is a lot better. And see, just going through it, just walk through it slowly. There's a lot of surface rust, and this is very big as well. I lifted both of them. The stock one, it's very heavy here. It's probably at least 10 pounds heavier, so if you do get the Borla one, you'll probably get performance boost just in the weight savings alone. So I'm going to install this on, and I'll see how much quieter it is. If there is not much of a performance loss, then I'll probably keep the stock one on, because I think I'm at that age where I don't want the car to be growling or rumbling too long, especially on like 3 to 4 hour drives to Tahoe. It's just not very pleasant. So I'm going to put this on now and we'll see.